So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities. That is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best.
And now,
well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus, he's always going to be a massive threat, Peter. And that's primarily because his movement off the ball is so effective. Even if he doesn't end up touching...
And the finish! And he nearly went all the way.
Dani Olmo certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Odegaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Gavi. Nicely weighted ball. Odegaard. Lewis Skelly. Can he get on the end of this? So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Eric Garcia. They get a throw in. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Kubasi. And Balde. Now it's Ferran Torres. That's a good ball out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Thinks about the shot. Not the most accurate pass. Gavi. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. That's a good run he's making there. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And that was very necessary. Gavi! Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Odegaard. Lewis Skelly. Martinelli.
1 minute at a time.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
The goal scorer for Barcelona,
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that is all they have time for. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Madueke. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. That has been cut short.
The
Yamal.
attendances for this match is
That has
51,832.
ended up in no man's land. Now it's Ferran Torres. It's played through for him. And he's well shoots! And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Gavi. Substitution for Arsenal, number 9.
So time for
Gabriel
change,
Jesus.
and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, it's an
Number
interesting
29.
move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Pedri. Throw in.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 20. Dani Olmo. Number 22.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Rafinha, number 17.
Kubasi.
Casado.
That is good progress on the left. He has found the way through. That is good strength. This looks promising. Big chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight.
78 minutes in. Number 7.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 36.
Arsenal
Martin
have
Zubimendi.
turned to their bench, and
Number
we're
20.
going to have a substitution.
Madueke.
A case now of complete control.
Number 12, Yurian Timber. Number 7, Bukayo Saka.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And the shot! And how did he not make it four?
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Gavi. Ferran Torres. Spread to the right.
There will be 5 minutes.
Oh, shooting chance! Five minutes to add.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Ferran Torres, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they